As a freeholder, I really have a chance to do a little bit of everything in the area of government. County government is really where the rubber meets the road in New Jersey, and as a result, I get to work on issues from education to infrastructure, social services to economic development. It's really a little bit of everything in terms of government, which is what made LNJ such a useful educational platform for me. There are two really big takeaways that I got from Leadership New Jersey. The first one was the ways in which the issues that we covered over the course of the year were interconnected. The ways in which, for example, the quality of our state infrastructure drives the state economy and our ability to attract jobs and employers. Or the way that educational policy relates to environment and the arts and criminal justice. And being a freeholder and being in a position that kind of touches all of those issues in one way or another, I've been able to use what I learned through LNJ to make sure that we're doing the best that we can with the county resources that we get to wield. So I'll give you an example. Infrastructure has been a big area that I've been working on. I represent Passaic County on a board called NJTPA, the North Jersey Transportation Planning Authority. NJTPA allocates about $2 billion every year in federal transportation funding to major projects all over the state. Well, when I came onto the board in 2013, there were projects that had been in the pipeline for years and were badly needed in Passaic County, but that weren't moving for one reason or another. And by leaning forward, being an advocate, talking about the ways in which, for example, the improvement of Route 46 and Route 3 was going to change the Montclair State University campus and the experience of students in higher ed, as well as the experience of commuters that come from Passaic County heading into Bergen or Hudson County or into New York City. Being able to talk about that in the kind of holistic way that you learn at LNJ was a chance to make a case for that project and get it moving after a whole lot of delays. For me, actually, what was most important and meaningful and compelling about the whole year in Leadership New Jersey was the wide range of people that I got to encounter and work with. I think in our society right now, we're all sort of siloed, even hyper-siloed. For me as an attorney, I encounter mostly other attorneys, and in fact, I specifically encounter mostly other civil litigators. But being in LNJ was a chance to work alongside people from education and business and the arts and higher ed and law and public policy, and that enabled me to understand all the different ways in which you can talk about the issues that matter. That's been incredibly useful as a freeholder because I represent a very diverse county of more than 500,000 people, and being able to talk about and relate to the experiences of small business owners, of immigrants, of physicians, of fellow attorneys, of local elected officials, of the state and federal elected officials that I work with in accomplishing what we do in Passaic County government. All of what I learned in Leadership New Jersey and all of what we were able to accomplish building those teams that are diverse, not just from the standpoint of race or ethnicity or gender, but also from the standpoint of professional background and generation, has been incredibly useful in everything I've done since then.